Welcome to the Flywire Connectome celebration.
Who's a composer? Who composed the music?
Yes, this is by Scott Buckley Music. He has got a lot of amazing Creative Commons music. We've used it in iWire over the years. I know this was definitely some dramatic film score, award ceremony inspired music. It definitely hits you right in the feels. I felt appropriate for this sort of landmark moment in neuroscience. That was really only possible thanks to everyone. And so thank you so much for joining. We've got over 50 people here today. I'm going to pass it off to Mala and Sebastian to kind of do some intro words and a champagne toast. I don't know if you guys have your champagne, but we do have it ready here in Boston.
Well, I want to thank everyone for being here. Hi, everyone. I'm Mala Murthy, and it's a pleasure to see you all this morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night. And I am so excited about this major achievement. Just to give you some background, for my entire scientific career, basically, I've been working on Drosophila. It's been about 25 years now. And this achievement, the first adult brain connectome of any animal, the first whole brain connectome for Drosophila, is such a major achievement for our field. So everybody who participated in this project, I just want you to know how important this resource is to the field of Drosophila neurobiology, but to science as a whole, to have this resource that's going to fuel so many discoveries and already has. So today really is to acknowledge the contributions of all of you, and there's sort of three categories I wanted to give a special shout out to. The first are the Drosophila neuroscientists, many of whom are here today. And when Sebastian and I decided to launch this project, it was because Jihao and his colleagues in Dobby Box Lab, Jihao's here, released this beautiful EM data set. And, we took up the challenge of, raising funds to begin the process of, aligning and segmenting the data. And so hats off to the, team in the Sung Lab who really did a remarkable job of segmenting this data and building an infrastructure for proofreading and then releasing it to the community. And I have to say, I wasn't sure what the uptake would be. I hoped for the best, but knowing my colleagues, but I wasn't sure. And I was just so pleased that so mari people came on board, thanks to the tireless work of Claire, who I see here, Amy, Sven, of course, Ari. And I'm so pleased that so many of you tuned in, to do your own science, of course, but also I know it was out of a commitment to sort of reach this milestone for our community and hit this achievement. So thank you. And then, our proofreading staff and tracers, many of whom are in this room, an incredible effort from you all to really get it right, to do high quality work, to work with experts. CJ, of course, our fearless leader in training our tracing staff. And those folks in the Philippines who are with us today at Ariadne and in Cambridge, all of the professional proofreading staff. And I want to thank Greg Jeffers in particular, who brought his large team of proofreaders to work with us as well to get this done. And then the last group I really want to say a special thank you to are citizen scientists. This has really blown me away, and hats off to Amy and her team for bringing this group in, training them, and then empowering them to launch this effort. You all really are scientists out there, excited about the data, and again, your dedication to the quality of this data set has been so important for us, but just remarkable to see. So a major achievement from all of you. We would have just had a central brain, I think, without, annotations of neurons in the optic lobes without your tireless effort. So thank you to you all. And cheers. Sebastian and I have collected some champagne this morning, so a toast to everybody. I'm not about drinking at 9 a.m. Cheers to all of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Awesome. Thank you, Mala.
Pass it back to me. Let's do some awards before.
All right, let's do it. Let me pull up the awards deck really quick. Okay. All right. The slide advance okay? You see a Twitter screenshot on your screen? Okay, great. I'm going to pass it off to Ari to start with some recap of this crazy response to the preprint release. But I just wanted to kind of mention like how crazy this is. Sven's original thread where we released this preprint has over 4 million views, 6,000 likes. Even Elon Musk commented on it. People were definitely a fan of Philip's Flybrain simulation. And also Greg's group and Philip's animations, and of course their annotation paper. But I think this is a testament to just how impactful this paper and this community effort will be to the broader neuroscience community, and maybe even data scientists and all sorts of other folks that may want to get in and explore. So Ari, I'll run your slides for you if you like. You want to go through some of these codex metrics?
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Ari. Congratulations again. This is a huge milestone. Since the announcement and the publishing the data and the preprint was really impressive. Beyond the Twitter likes and reshares, we had over almost 6,000 signed up users on Codex as of today, and 90% of those came after the announcement, which was about 10 days ago. We had about 135,000 searches and interactions in Codex, scanning through the data, and over 3,000 of downloads of data through our download portal, which is very impressive. Again, this is beyond what we expected and encouraging in many ways. Can you move to the next slide, please, Amy? Then in terms of what users are doing on this tool that we developed, so mostly it's about searching through the data, searching in annotations, but then also tens of thousands of reviews of individual cells, connectivity queries, analyzing paths, neural pills, exploring the data. So the engagement overall is pretty healthy. Then the next slide, Amy. And here I made a word cloud of all the textual search queries. These are top couple dozen top queries. It was interesting to me personally. I don't have much knowledge in the biology side of the connectome, but some of the queries here you see like cowboy and brontosaurus. Apparently these are not jokes, but actual neurons called cowboy and Eiffel and brontosaurus.
A lot of them named by Stern right there in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, so this is, and then these are kind of the top queries, but it was also interesting to review the unanswered queries, and some of them were of the form, okay, how do I give commands to this fly? Or now eat, and things like that. So these are also interesting, sign the lower end of the queries. Then the next slide, please, Amy. Here, this is the visitor count on our static Flywire homepage, where we have the general information about the project and links to some applications. And this is for June 30, the day we announced the preprint and the data. And it was, I think, afternoon US time, so not a great timing, but still thousands of visitors globally. And this is a heat map of all the different countries the visitors came from. So overall, this is a kind of like quantitative evidence of the success and the interest in this project. So congratulations, everyone, and especially impressive the collaboration of hundreds of scientists, and I'm happy to be a part of this as well. So thank you all.
All right, thank you, Ari. for those stats recap. So we promised some awards and we're here to deliver. This is Wiry, the mascot of Flywire, and he's going to present the Flywire Connectome Awards. You may have noticed this little phrase, Sic Parvis Magna. It's attributed to Sir Francis Drake, and it translates roughly to "thus great things from small things come," and it feels appropriate for this fly connectome, just a little fly brain, but oh so much bigger than just a little fly brain. So let's get into some awards here. So the first award is going to go to Editor-in-Chief. So this is going to go to the person who made the most edits over the entire history of Flywire. So there have been over 2.7 million edits since 2019. Our bronze winner goes to Nesseroff. Nick, congratulations. And with 110,000 edits. And our silver medal goes to Zyrene Lenizo with 122,000 edits. I wanted to point out that both Nick and Zyrene individually contributed 4% of all the edits in all of Flywire. So super contribution. And a drum roll, please, for our gold medal winner, Editor-in-Chief, Doug Bland, with 247,000 edits in the Fly Connectome. So bravo, Doug. Doug was actually originally an iWirer back in the day and then moved to Princeton as a tracer and clearly has just been crushing it. We also put together some stats, thanks CJ, of regional editors-in-chief. There's, like Mala mentioned in the beginning, a number of different groups that have been substantially contributing to the Connectome in edits and annotations. So Princeton, 611, Greg Jeffries group and Ariadne, the Flyers, and then of course the Flywire community as well. There's so many names that I won't go through all of these, but we will share this deck afterwards. And we've also created top 100 leaderboards for several of these categories that we'll circulate around afterwards. All right, the next category, the Neuron Navigator Award. So this is going to go to the participant who added the most volume. As you know, in editing, it's removing mergers and adding extensions to branches. So this is added volume. Thanks, Sven, for running these calculations. Bronze goes to Shirley Joy Sorona. Congratulations.
How much volume?
I didn't get to add the volume because it came in at like 3 in the morning. But I don't know if anyone has it handy. Someone else can maybe. Do you have the volume stats? I don't know. Sorry, we were up a little late working on these slides and I didn't get to add the actual volume stats in here, but we can circulate those afterwards. Silver goes to Mendel Lopez. Congratulations. All right, and most volume added. Drum roll for the gold. Nesseroff. Way to go. Nikitas Serotophanides, one of the citizen scientists, actually the top scoring player of all time in iWire, who has come over to Flywire and did a substantial amount of work. So congrats, Nick. And I know you're here today, so thanks for joining and thanks for all this work. And then here are the top 3 regional Neuron Navigator winners from our various cohorts. So you can see some stats on volume added. And again, we'll get the actual volume added to some lists that we'll send out after the event. All right, up next, the Connectome Chisel. This is the Michelangelo of the Connectome. You know, you can't just be adding branches and branches. We got to refine that network graph. We got to make sure there's not any branches attached to neurons that do not belong. So this award is going to the person who removed the most volume that was falsely added to segmentation of neurons. All right, bronze goes to Merlin Moore. Congratulations, Merlin. All right, silver, Laia Saratosa Capdevila from Greg's group. Congratulations. All right, and the gold medal for the most volume removed goes to Katharina Eichler. Congratulations, Kathy.
Kathy's not here, but she got married on Friday, so she's celebrating something else. We'll pass the message on.
Yeah, I guess the honeymoon can take precedent over the Connectome celebration. We'll let it slide. All right, up next. Oh yeah, sorry. There are the regional Connectome Chisel Awards from the various different groups who have contributed, including the Flywire community right here. Glenn, Claire, and Mai. All right, up next. So all these edits are leading to, of course, proofread neurons. So this Connectome Kingpin Award is going to go to the person who completed the most cells. We have 127,000 neurons that have been proofread in version 630, and that's where this stat is coming from. So the bronze medal for most completed cells goes to Katharina Eichler, 8,776 neurons. Way to go, Kathy. All right, silver goes to Nelsie Paynes. I hope I'm saying your last name right. 8,821 neurons completed. All right, and the gold medal for the most completed cells in the Fly Connectome goes to Nash Hajarul with 9,420 neurons. Congratulations, Nash, 611 tracer with Princeton. All right, and here are some regional Connectome Kingpin leaders. And again, we'll share the list of completed cells after this event. Thanks to everyone for completing all of these cells and putting so much work into all the proofreading in Flywire. All right, next, the Mastermind Award. So up until this point, the awards have been for version 630, which is with the preprint. This Mastermind Award is going to the top annotators. And this is up until yesterday at about 1 in the morning, July 9th, 2023. So these will be to the person who have added the most tags to Neuron in the Flywire Connectome. And I do want to mention that tagging is ongoing. There are hundreds of new tags being added each month. And we really appreciate your tagging and hope that you will keep on doing it. And I will say, Greg, we sort of excluded the annotations, hundreds of thousands of tags from this and sort of focused on individual community member tags. So definitely there's 700,000 tags from Greg Jeffrey's group in the annotation paper. But for this case, the individual annotator awards, bronze medal goes to Katharina Eichler, 6,365 neurons tagged in the Fly Connectome. All right, silver goes to Alexander Bates, 11,259 neurons tagged. And the gold medal for the most annotations added has more than doubled the number of annotations from silver. Goes to Christoph Crook, 34,779 annotations individually added by KK, one of the citizen scientists and also the developer of lots of extensions for Flywire. So congratulations, Christoph. I know he is not able to join today, but wants to watch this recording. So thank you so much. Go KK. All right, and here's a labeling leaderboard from Codex. So this is available right now via Codex. If you just go to codex.flywire, in the drop-down menu, you can select labeling leaderboard, and you can see the top individual labelers. And I see Volker Hardenstein here. I know your lab has also added a ton of labels. They didn't make it into this because we did it based on individuals, not labs, but thank you so much for all of the labels and annotations that you added in Flywire. All right, next, we're going to go to another category of awards, the High Flyer Awards. So these are going to go to individuals for exceptional community contributions towards the Fly Connectome. All right, so the first High Flyer Award, the Optic Illuminati Award. This award is delivered to the person that helped onboard our citizen scientists and helped educate us on the optic lobe so that we could both proofread and work towards having complete annotations of the optic lobe. So the Optic Illuminati Award goes to Emil Kins. Thank you so much, Emil. His willingness to answer lots of questions from us, from citizen scientists, and to deliver presentations and talk a lot about all the science and the neurobiology and the anatomy of these neurons has definitely been the secret sauce towards helping the citizen scientists and us get oriented with the optic lobe. So we really appreciate the help that you gave there. Up next, the Flacademy Award for Best Visual Effects. This goes to Philip Schlegel. I had to throw this one in there. Not only because Philip is the person that figured out how to make a rendering of the surface of the brain that showed all 127,000 neurons. His rendering is in the back of these posters, but also he has a number of really gorgeous animations that you can see, I think, from Greg's Twitter and from his YouTube account. But I also wanted to mention that you can use Flywire to make renders and animations for your presentations, for your papers, for your lab websites, using MeshParty and Navis and Blender, and these are all free software. So please use it to make science outreach material and science material. Just make sure that you touch base with the people who annotated and proofread your neurons before you do that. But thanks, Philip. I always love seeing new animations that you come out with. I know he's not here today, but I'll send him this award. All right, next, the Science Scribe Award. This is a little award noting some creative cell naming from Salil Bidet. So congratulations to Salil for the naming neurons just in a little bit of creative way. So Salil has identified and named a couple of neurons in a way that you immediately know what the neurons are involved in by just seeing the names. So the Bolt neurons for it being involved in neurons in the fly sprinting forward, and I stop neurons for being involved with the fly stopping. All right, up next, we have the Slack Ambassador Award. So this award is going to the person who sent the most messages in Flywire Slack. Actually, I looked at the stats yesterday, and Flywire Slack, there have been 346,000 messages sent in Flywire Slack. 88% of those were in private messages, so probably a good chunk of these. But the Slack Ambassador Award, the person who sent the most messages, 40,000 messages, is Michelle Derapan Panchujan. So congratulations. All right, up next, we have the Long Distance Relationship Award. This award, I don't really need to do an introduction for, but this award goes, hold on, my laptop is giving me the spinning wheel of death. The detached lamina. Sorry. All right, well, on that thread, though, we also did want to give a award to the EMVP. This is the electron microscopy most important person. And you can probably guess who this award is going to, but it's going to go to Jihao Zhang. Congratulations. Thank you so much for imaging this whole fly brain from Davi Bach's group. Thanks so much for making it available. We wouldn't have a Connectome if we didn't have this brain imaged. All right, up next, I'm sorry that I've spoiled the surprise here, but the Drosophil Artisan Award. This is an art-based award, and it is going to go to Ryan Willie and Kyle Willie for the creation of Wiry, the mascot of Flywire. Thank you so much for creating a cute little Drosophila fly who can help cheer us on and guide us through this journey of the Connectome. All right, this is the last award, and this is an important award. This is the Ghost in the Cell Award. This goes to someone who has gone above and beyond what could ever be imagined, how they could contribute. It's going to a citizen scientist who not only has helped proofread and annotate bajillions of cells in the fly connectome, but has really been a leader in the citizen science community and has listened to the requests of the citizen scientists and built so much in the Flywire infrastructure to support them and also the broader community. So the Ghost in the Cell Award goes to Christoph Kruk. Congratulations, KK. Thank you so much. KK has built 12 plugins for Flywire. Lots of them have been useful for completing cells and identifying cells in the optic lobe, but also some of them are just improve the functionality of Flywire, make it easier to use, make it easier to bulk recolor cells. You've seen lots of these in the onboarding sessions. So definitely check out all of KK's add-ons. They will 100% improve your Flywire experience. So thank you so much, KK, for all of your work in proofreading and in software development. Oh yeah, we also have some swag I wanted to mention. We've got Flywire swag, a Connectome swag, and I'll send out a link to this if anyone wants Connectome t-shirts. We're not making money off these shirts. We just thought this is a big milestone in Connectomics, and there's not a lot of opportunities in science, I feel like, to celebrate all of the hard work that everyone puts in, especially over many years. And so we wanted to make way for folks to get swag. So we'll send out a link to the swag shop if anyone wants any. And I think that the people who won gold in this award show are going to be getting a free t-shirt or tote bag of your choice. All right. I think this is the point that I pass it off to CJ. Is that right, CJ? Yeah.
Receive the awards, but also by a large group of people who you don't see often, but who contribute to this project with their enthusiasm and their hard work. So first, we will see our citizen scientist flyer with boundless enthusiasm. They help development of neuroscience. They do proofreading, cell typing, proactively looking up in literature to find information to solve problems. They are not only helping us advance the field of neuroscience, but also inspiring us with their curiosity and passion for learning. They are proof that anyone can contribute to science, no matter their background or experience. They are the Flywire Project's superstar, and we are lucky to have them on our team. Thank you, Flywire, for your amazing work. You rock. Our community catalyst, our game master from Sebastian Song's lab. You are the one who kept the project alive and kicking. You supported our citizen scientists, answered their questions, motivated them to keep going, and created a positive and collaborative atmosphere. You are the glue that held this project together. You are the spark that ignited this project. You are the catalyst that made this project happen. Thank you for your incredible work. And next, let's cheer for our voxel detectives, our 611 team and Ariadne. You are the one who proofread and verify the AI direct data that made this project accurate. You checked the cells, corrected the errors, and reconstructed the neurons in a timely manner. You are the brain that solved this project. You are the feet that walked this project to the finish line. You are the detectives that cracked this project case. Thank you for your amazing work. And last but not least, let's give a big round of applause to our visual vanguards, Princeton Tracers. Yeah. You are the ones who set the standards for proofreading. You laid out the proofreading procedures, resolved the tough cases, ensured data quality. You are the pioneers who explored this project. You are the hands that shaped this project. You are the vanguards who led this project forward. Thank you for your amazing work. All of you have made a difference in the world of neuroscience. Thank you for your dedication and patience. You have made this project fly. And now it's the time I pass on to Sebastian, right, Amy?
Well, would anyone else like to say anything? Greg or Davi?
Just to say, it was great to be able to participate. I think, you know, having another team, I'm sure, helped, you know, move this project a lot. I'd also just like to thank again the many proofreaders working directly with us in Cambridge, and of course the people you can see on the list here, the Ariadne team who worked with us. So congrats all.
Anyone else want to say anything?
Yeah, thank you everyone. Also from our side, we were really happy to be part of such a project. And it's really nice seeing what comes out in the end.
It's really nice to finally see like the entire community all together. It's very heartwarming.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think there was a question about what do we do next?
Yes.
That one's for you, Sebastian.
I'm truly delighted that we finally reached our destination. And you know, it's been so long that I'm not quite sure when Mala and I first started conspiring. It was probably 2017, almost 6 years ago. And back then, we didn't dare tell others that our goal was the Fly Connectome, because we would have been ridiculed. The Fly Connectome seemed like a huge project, which was only feasible for gigantic organizations to undertake. So in our grant proposal, we humbly told people, you know, we'll reconstruct a few neurons, a few circuits here and there. That would surely be useful, and it was the best we could do. After all, how could a few scientists at Princeton succeed in mapping an entire fly brain? And the answer, of course, as we all know, is that Flywire is not just a few scientists at Princeton. It's become an international team of fantastic people who have dedicated their time and energy to revealing the glory of the fly brain to the entire world. And now, thanks to Sven's tweet, we know that the world is watching. You have not only accomplished something challenging and something important. What you've done was considered by the experts back in 2017 to be impossible. This is the power of open science, as wielded adeptly and gloriously by the Flywire Consortium. It's been my privilege to work with you all. It's been my pleasure to work with you on the loftiest of goals, advancing the frontiers of human knowledge. It's been my joy that together we can experience the beauty and awe-inspiring wonder of the brain. Thank you all so much. And let's celebrate!
Sven? Sven? Can you hear me, Sven?
Oh, we can all hear you.
Oh,
Michael.
I just want to ask, does this mean that you get to get your PhD?
I think it does indeed mean that. Yeah. Yeah. It's scheduled for next month, actually.
You'll be getting an invitation to the defense. You can ask tough questions there.
Good.
All right, great.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Sebastian and Mala and everyone for joining. Thanks for taking a moment to celebrate. the Connectome with us and together. And I really look forward to seeing where this project will go moving forward. Oh, look at it. So thanks, everyone.